Now, other issues that you get on motorcycles, cars, vehicles, semi-trucks, motorhomes, the whole 9 yards, are bugs on your windshields. They can be kind of a sticky issue, can't they? Yeah, especially in June. By the way, in June, you want to stay out of Eastern Oregon. A couple of you out there are laughing about that when you've run into the flying grasshoppers out there. And stay out of the southern states because of the love bugs. They get stuck everywhere down there, and it's a mess. Now, I carry 2 pads that are made from microfiber, and those 2 pads will attach right onto the pad holder that the lamb's wool attaches onto. This one is a pad that scratches. So you dampen this down with water only. Go over your windshield a couple times. It'll attach onto the same handle. And the neat thing about my products, they will attach either to my handle, of course, or to your handle. They're standard threads, so you don't have to buy another handle unless you happen to want the world's best. Which, you know, what else am I going to say? My handles are great. But dampen this down, go over your windshield a couple of times, then put the other pad on and dry your windshield, and you're done. Now, the neat thing about the microfiber is it also does a super job for your windows at home. It will clean the windows. And inside a motorhome, it's real difficult because those windows are rather large and they reach over a large instrument panel area. It's hard to clean into the corners around those. So this one with the swivel will swivel into those corner areas and get those clean. Now, I'd like to warn you a little bit, and I forgot to talk about this on the inside cleaning when we were talking about floor care, but that's a warning about microfiber. Microfiber is made with 85% polyester. Polyester is plastic. Plastic scratches. Microfiber will eventually, if used frequently enough, eventually it will take the paint, the clear coat, the gel coat off the side of any vehicle. It will take the finish off of a floor. It will take the finish off of wood furniture. It'll take the finish off your cabinets. If I stood back here and rubbed it on the walls for a little bit, it would take the paint off the wall as well. Microfiber has a lot of really good uses for cleaning glass, a microfiber towel for taking spills out of the carpeting. Oh my gosh, is that stuff absorptive? It really absorbs a lot of liquids. So there's a lot of good uses for microfiber, but just the rule of thumb with it, if the surface is sealed, finished, or painted, microfiber does not belong on it. Okay, so keep it off of those surfaces, but boy, does it do a great job of getting bugs off your windshield. It's awesome. Now, on the windshield, you also have windshield wiper blades. And okay, so it starts raining a little bit, which it never rains up in Oregon. We need a lot more of that, by the way. We're 24 inches short of rainfall last year. But you start running your windshield wiper blades and they start smearing and you're going, oh my gosh, I've got to replace my windshield wiper blades. Not necessarily, because the rubber on a windshield wiper blade, rubber naturally attracts fumes. So you're driving down the highway, you're following all these cars, these semi-trucks, heaven only knows what else that you're following on the highway, and all of that is getting stuck onto the rubber on your windshield wiper blades. Oftentimes, all they need is just a good cleaning. So take an old grody cloth, dampen it down in some sudsy water, wipe those blades down really good until they come clean. Chances are you're not going to have to replace them. Save yourself some money. Now, if you're in a motorhome and you're traveling and it's warm outside, you do want to cover your windshield wiper blades with a cover. Some people use pipe insulation to cover them. You can buy windshield wiper blade covers, you know, a lot of at the rallies or online they can be purchased. A lot of the RV stores will also carry them. But what happens with rubber when you're parked in the hot sun is that rubber is right up against your glass, and the sun will heat up the glass. So maybe it's 80 degrees outside, but that heat coming off that glass is 110. And so that hardens and starts cracking your windshield wiper blades. So on your motorhome, keep them covered up, and that's going to help. And that's why it's important to clean them fairly frequently, because it's going to help reduce that it's going to help prevent them from oxidizing, and also help keep them from drying and cracking so much. Now on your windshields, after you get the bugs off, I want you to grab a little bit. My Benya is totally concentrated. You break this down. This one bottle makes 10 gallons of cleaner, by the way, and it's totally streak-free. It will not streak your windows. And so with that, dilute it down. After you clean your windows, dilute it down. Spray your windows with my Benya, and then clean them down really good to remove any more road film or smears or anything like that that's on your windshield. Now you can take a little bit of my Advantage. It's made with polymers. There's no petroleum distillates in it, so it's not going to damage the gaskets on the side of your windows. Take the Advantage, spray it on a baby diaper cloth. I carry these, they're awesome. Spray it on a baby diaper cloth, wipe it on your windshields. Just do a section at a time. You can do this for a motorcycle, a car, a vehicle, any kind of a vehicle. On boats, it's wonderful on the boats because it helps keep the water when you're out on the lake, helps keep the water from sheeting up and hanging on your windshield so bad. But wipe it on your windshields. The polymers in Advantage make a surface slick. And that slick surface will help the water, the rain, just bead, and it'll actually just lift up when you're driving, and it will actually improve your visibility a lot, which becomes quite important if you hit fog or heavy rain, or at night, if you have a little bit of night vision. It will help clear up that your vision for you quite a bit. Okay.